Hello everyone, it's great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. Tonight we are going to be making a quick and easy pizza crust. I thought, boy, you know what, if I'm going to make my own crust, I don't want to wait for dough to rise and everything else like that. So this is not going to take us hardly any time at all, and yet we are going to have a delicious pizza with all of our favorite toppings. Of course, tonight I'm only going to be using pizza sauce, cheese, and pepperoni, but you can just go to town and put on what you want. So for this will make one 12-inch pizza. So it'll serve about 8. Well, maybe realistically for some of us 2. Just kidding. So you're going to need 1.25 ounce package of active dry yeast, 1 teaspoon white sugar, 1 cup of warm water, it's supposed to be about 110 degrees, 2.5 cups of bread flour, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and 1 teaspoon of salt. So first go ahead and preheat your oven to 450 degrees. In a medium bowl, dissolve yeast and sugar in warm water. Remember, that's the water we need to be at 110 degrees. This bowl's cold. Maybe I'll try to use another bowl. I guess that's cold too. My house is cold. I don't keep my house very warm. So anyway, I'm going to run this bowl under warm water first. Okay, I warmed my bowl under warm water. Let's see, I have 1 cup, and I got this just in the tap. Just going to let it be cool down, make sure it's not too hot. So it says water at 110 degrees. This is about 112. So let's go ahead and dissolve the yeast. And the sugar. That's 1 teaspoon. Just going to stir that ever so slightly. I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. So we're going to let that sit for about 10 minutes. Alright, it has a foamy look to it. You won't be able to see it, but it's been sitting there for about 10 minutes. So next, let's go ahead and stir in the flour, salt, and oil. So that will be 2.5 cups of bread flour, salt, which is 1 teaspoon, and 2 tablespoons of oil, and I'm going to use my mixer because then in the next sentence it says beat until smooth. Well, it's not really smooth, but it is a dough. So let's see. What I'm going to do then is kind of just mix it all together with my hands. And then I'm just going to let it rest for another 5 minutes. I think I'll even cover it with a little bit of a towel. Next, go ahead and lightly flour the counter. Well, whoops. Oh, no, that might be a tad much, but grab your pizza dough. You're going to pat it and roll it out. Let's turn it into a circle so it looks like pizza. I have one of these stones from Pampered Chef. You can grease a pizza pan, or you can lightly sprinkle a little cornmeal. I'm going to try that. Just a dusting, it says, so I'll put it around. I'm going to put my pizza over here. Kind of going to shape it a little bit. Try to shape it somewhat. I should have made it into a little bit nicer ball. But, you know, I'm just too impatient. The pizza will taste the same, no matter how ugly my pizza may turn out. It will taste the same, but try to get it even as far as thickness goes. Okay, so next let's put our toppings on. I'm going to use a little bit of pizza sauce. Spread it around, put as much or as little as you want. You can make a meat pizza with different sausages and bacon and pepperoni, peppers, whatever you want, onions. Next, sprinkle some of your favorite cheese. I am using mozzarella. There again, use as little or as much as you feel led to use. This is all about how you like your pizza. Mainly, I'm just showing you the crust, the quick and easy crust. I'm going to put a little pepperoni on. You could also sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese on top, which I'm not going to because Doug's not as crazy about Parmesan cheese as I am, so. And then we're going to bake it for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then we will let it cool for about 5 before we serve it. My pizza took about 15 minutes. We'll see how it turned out, Mr. Miller.
Better be good waiting all night for it.
See what the crust is what we're testing this evening. I'm gonna get one, I like one with a lot of cheese. Could have put actually more cheese on that.
Homemade crust.
Homemade crust. Homemade pepperonis too. That just is. And a little touch. I added cornmeal to this. You ever see the little bits of cornmeal on top? I didn't grease a pizza pan. I put it on this, sprinkled a little dusting of cornmeal.
I never knew what that stuff was.
Neither did I. When the recipe said about that, I thought that's what it is. Now, you can put whatever toppings you want on top, but I think the crust is pretty darn good.
That's not too bad.
Not bad.
It's edible.
It's edible, you know. And once you cram all your toppings on the pizza, you can't taste the crust anyway. So as long as it's chewy, it rose just a little bit.
I would say make it again, add some onions, some sausage, green peppers.
Well, I would do half and half.
I'll go downstairs and wait.
Yeah, I'll make another one. So thanks for joining us here once again on Dee's Delights, and I hope you enjoy your easy pizza crust recipe. Have a great week, everyone.